All right, I'm Jim Jackson, and this is second episode in my series of accessible reviews of the review of accessible features on the Yamaha P115 digital piano. And I must admit that this is about my sixth take today attempting to do this review. So, I'm about tired of it now. But anyway, what I want to show today is the ability to turn off the internal speakers, and so that I could play through an external source. Now, they don't have to be off. They can stay on, but I just like to turn them off whenever I'm connecting to an external source so I get a real feel of what I'm hearing through the external speakers. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how to layer and have two voices, so like you can have piano on top of strings, and then we will split it. I will show you how to split the board, and then show you how to define those split points, and then I will show you how to adjust the volume levels of those voices that are split. Also, I will show you how to adjust the volume levels of the voices that are layered. So let's get started with this. This is take number 6 probably. This has to be the last take. All right, that's Elena, by the way, giggling. All right, so let's get started. All right, so if I wanted to turn off the internal speakers of the keyboard, I would go here to, I need to be at D4 to do that, in combination with the rhythm/metronome and the pianist style keys, or buttons I should say. So I go 0, D0, D1, D2, D3, D4. Now, by default, it's turned up. They're turned on, and if I turn them off right now, you're not going to know it because I have to turn on the mixer first, because they're actually coming through the mixer as well. So you won't know. So give me 1 second, and I will have Elena turn the mixer down.
How do that?
The master volume fader is at the very right. All right, Elena's going to turn down the mixer for me, for us, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. All right, so the hiss is gone, the mic is gone, but you hear the keyboard. So now I am going to now turn off the internal speakers. And you do that metronome/rhythm in conjunction with piano style and E flat right above D4. So you get an audible cue when something happens here. So you go. Now you don't hear them anymore. All right, so Elena, you can turn the mixer back up for me. Go slowly, and I'll let you know when we keep going. Keep going. Keep turning. Go ahead. You can go a little faster than that.
Don't go slow.
Okay, that's good. All right, so now we're back up, and you're hearing the keyboard coming straightly through my mixer. All right, so next I will show you how to layer this keyboard. So I am going to layer piano on top of strings. And so we already have our piano here. This is the grand piano. And if you watch my last review, you'll know that I have 2 pianos on the first button here. If you haven't watched it, then
Go ahead and watch it.
Yeah, go ahead and watch it.
That makes more sense. What we're doing.
Right. All right, so I am going to press and hold down the piano button, and then I'll move over here to where the strings are and press that. So I press that, hold it down. Now I'm pressing the button where the strings are, and I have Alright, so there we go. We got piano and strings. But what if I decided that, well, the strings are a little louder than I want them to be? So I can adjust that volume for the strings by going here to F sharp 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And using the metronome/rhythm key in conjunction with that. Now, F sharp controls the volume, turns down the volume level for the voice on the right. In this case, it would be the strings. So if I want to turn the voice down for the string, I would press rhythm, metronome/rhythm in F sharp. I press it twice. So now you see the strings are softer.
Strings?
You can hear them, barely hear them in there. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
So you hear that? There's the strings. They're in there. They're just soft. Okay, so if I wanted to, now the default, if I want back at the default volume for both parts, all I just do is metronome, rhythm, and the F right below that, 5th octave, F sharp, and got it back. Now, if I want to turn down the piano, then I just go to the E below the F, which is right below the 5th octave. F sharp, metronome, rhythm, hold that down. You hear lots of strings there now. Or I could turn it all the way down. And I'll know when it's down because it'll stop beeping at me. Now it's all the way down, now I have strings. That's how you do it. All right, I'm gonna put it back to the default.
Ouch, Reggie.
And I'm gonna move on. Okay, so now let's split it. I am going to show you how to split the board and how to define your split points. All right, so I like this is my gig piano, so I do jazz standards, and because that's what I do, and I don't have a bass player, sometimes I will just play the bass from here, from keyboard itself, and then have bass in piano, and I have a drummer, so it makes for a, a trio kind of idea. So what I do here is I go over here to the tempo select left. Now, if I want to add the part, the second voice, to the left of the current voice, which is the piano. Oh, wait a minute, I'm still later. Let me see. Okay. All right, so yeah, if I want to add that second part to the left of the current voice, the currently selected voice, which is piano, then I would press the left tempo select to add that part. So in conjunction with that, I would go over here and find my basses, and I got a bass. That's the doghouse upright W, whatever W stands for, bass. That's the piano. So now I've got anyway, so I got my bass and piano thing going. So anyway, now I have my split point right here at this F. This is what? 0, 1, 0, 1. The second octave F. So the next note below this F is E. That's my first bass note for the actual bass voice. But you could split it anywhere you want to split it. And to do that, you just press and hold down the left tempo select button again, and then you press the key on the keyboard where you want the split to occur. So if I wanted it way up here at F sharp, about the third or fourth, I think. Third, I think. Now, G and G sharp is going to be the bass. But I like mine down here at this E for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just randomly picked something and try to make it work. All right, I'm going to split it where I like it. Now, it's back there. And, you know, if you wanted electric bass in piano, then you just go back over here, hold down left select, tempo select, and press the bass button over here, voice button over here again. Now I got electric bass. So there you go, and that's how you would split that. All right, so let's see if I wanted to now adjust volume levels for piano and or bass. I could do that as I did before with my layered things, and it's the same way. I'm back over here at this F sharp, 5th octave F sharp, and I use my metronome / rhythm. And now I should have no volume on the bass. Got all piano going there. And split it there. So, back over here again, metronome / rhythm. And the F below that 5th octave F sharp gives me, alright, got the volume back at default levels. And then one more time, metronome / rhythm. And the E below the F, which is below that 5th octave F sharp, gives me more bass. See, a little lighter piano sound now. I've lowered the volume of the piano sound.
Oh, that was a good song.
Alright, so anyway, there we go. And so that's what it is. Again, fully accessible for me to do all those things without being able to actually see it. I'm a total blind user, and so this is good for visually impaired and or totally blind users. So if you like this, and you know, this is an older board, and it'd be nice if I could do a review on one of the newer ones. So if enough people like this video and subscribe to my channel, maybe Yamaha will see this and they'll come and give me a board or send me a board to review and do accessibility reviews for all of their boards. They do have some other boards. I know the Motis are pretty accessible, and that's an episode or series for a different time. But all right, anyway, so that's it. Thanks for joining us. Elena's going to tell you what you need to do when you like us, how to like us.
Please like and subscribe. And if this video gets to 100 likes, we'll do a video of me and my dad playing the keyboard.
All right. Talk to you later. Peace.
Out.
Stop. Take picture. Still right.